But this time as well. No, we want to make this film.
You and who wanted to make
Casey Affleck.
Yeah, right.
Who
knew about it? You?
Joaquin Phoenix is an American actor widely described as one of the finest of his time. With a friendly demeanor and a strong sense of ambition, he embodies charisma and talent. And what do you expect of someone of such prestige and acclaim? His dating history is as intricate as his complex on-screen persona. Let's take a closer look at the romantic journey of this captivating star, highlighting all the significant relationships he has had to date. Number 12. Liv Tyler. Liv Tyler is an American actress, producer, and former model. She was born on the 1st of July, 1977 in New York City, U.S. She is best known for her role as Arwen Undomiel in the Lord of the Rings film trilogy and has starred in films like Armageddon 1998, The Strangers in 2008, and Ad Astra in 2019. She is the daughter of Steven Tyler, the lead singer of Aerosmith, and Bebe Buell, a model and singer. Liv initially believed that musician Todd Rundgren was her father until she discovered the truth at age 10. She began her career as a model in her teens. She is known for her roles in films like The Fifth Element and Armageddon, and for her role in the Lord of the Rings film series. Tyler had a significant romantic relationship with Joaquin Phoenix from October 1995 to November 1998. This relationship began after they had met on the set of Inventing the Abbotts. Inventing the Abbotts is a 1997 American period coming-of-age film directed by Pat O'Connor, starring Liv Tyler, Joaquin Phoenix, Billy Crudup, Jennifer Connelly, and Joanna Going. According to Liv Tyler, she said, "I fell in love with Joaquin the second I saw him." She was 19 years old at the time and played the role of Pamela Abbott. Phoenix was 22 years old when he met Tyler. He said, "For the first screen test we did, I didn't know anything about Tyler." He continued, saying, "I had heard her name. I'm not really in tune to magazines or television shows where they talk about actors. The only thing I had seen was a shampoo commercial," which she did. Tyler did not fear falling in love with co-star Phoenix, who played Doug Holt, Pamela Abbott's love interest. Phoenix said, "What I felt about Liv Tyler was that I have a new great friend. I was just immediately moved by her honesty. We sat between takes and just talked," said Phoenix. Tyler said, "We hide it," referring to the romance, "from everyone." When these two started dating secretly, they were still filming. True to Phoenix's mischievous nature, he confessed to his makeup artist that Tyler was such a babe and that he could never get her. The makeup artist, not knowing that he was already dating Tyler, agreed with what he had said. Phoenix and Tyler's relationship lasted for 3 years. During this period, they were some of the most iconic celebrity couples of the 90s, just like Madonna and Tupac, Matthew McConaughey, and Sandra Bullock. Tyler always seemed more invested in the relationship than Phoenix, and she has repeatedly admitted that Phoenix had been her first love. Tyler was more enthusiastic about public relations. They had lived together for a period during their relationship. However, the couple split in 1998, and this was done amicably. Phoenix cited the reason for the separation as the fact that they had stopped evolving and that they had stopped fighting with each other. Phoenix was looking for excitement at the time, and Tyler was too calm. They had separated even though it was clear that there was still great love there. Yet despite the breakup, they have maintained a good friendship and always speak positively about each other. Their relationship may not have lasted, but it undoubtedly impacted both actors and remains a notable part of Hollywood history. They are among Hollywood's hottest couples as of the 1990s. Liv Tyler remains Phoenix Joaquin's first big public romance. Joaquin Phoenix moved on to other relationships, and the next on his romantic relationships list is his relationship with a German columnist, Jessica Joffe. Number 11. Jessica Joffe. Jessica Joffe is one of those very few women with numerous talents. She left her mark across several industries. She was a writer, an actress, and a fashion designer. She was a German columnist, and she happened to meet Phoenix, and they dated for some time. Phoenix and Jessica Joffe's relationship began right after his separation from Liv Tyler in 1998. This relationship between the two was short-lived and remained largely out of the public eye. This was mainly a result of how private Phoenix was. The relationship was so private that there was no detailed account from either party on what had happened during the dating period. Hence, it can be said that these two simply had a causal connection rather than a serious romance. What do you think? Number 10. Amelia Warner. Phoenix and Amelia Warner were rumored to have had a brief romantic encounter in November 2000. The rumor was, however, confirmed to be true. They got together after meeting at the after-party of the film Quills in 2000. This historical drama film, directed by Philip Kaufman, is set in an 18th-century French asylum and stars Geoffrey Rush as the Marquis de Sade. Phoenix portrayed Abbé de Coulmiers in the film. Amelia Warner played the character Simone. They were both present at the film premiere in London in November 2000. Phoenix recalled feeling a strong sense of connection and knowing he wanted to marry Warner even though they had just met. However, it did not happen. They both discovered they were on the same flight back the following day, which significantly strengthened their connection. However, the relationship ended, and they went on to be with other people. On the one hand, Warner became romantically involved with Jamie Dornan, and she also has a family. Phoenix and Warner's connection at the Quills after party is notable in their lives, particularly in Phoenix's journey to Hollywood stardom. Number 9. Topaz Page Green. Topaz Page Green is a South African model and philanthropist. She is also a fashion model and the founder and president of the prominent nonprofit corporation known as the Lunchbox Fund. Paige Green founded the Lunchbox Fund in 2005. Through this fund, she has successfully assisted over 22,000 underprivileged high school students with one meal daily. The total number of meals per year now totals about 2.6 million. The Lunchbox Fund began in the historically at-risk Soweto district of Johannesburg. Topaz Page Green relocated to New York in 2001 and stayed in an apartment in New York City's East Village. It was also in New York City that she met Phoenix Joaquin. She relocated to New York to advance her modeling career by learning more about this career path and because she wanted to make a difference. When Phoenix and Paige Green met, sparks flew between them almost instantly after the encounter. Phoenix, known for keeping his personal life private, was occasionally seen together at events with Green. The couple dated from 2001 up until 2005. The relationship lasted for 4 years, and they separated. The two dated for 4 years, yet the information about their time together remains limited. They must have loved keeping things private. Despite the separation, reports have shown that they have since maintained a close friendship. Phoenix's continued position as a member of the board of directors for the Lunchbox Fund shows how well their friendship is going. The longest of Phoenix's romances remains his 4-year relationship with South African model Topaz Page Green. Number 8. Anna Paquin. Anna Helene Paquin is a New Zealand actress. In 2001, Anna Paquin was rumored to have been dating Joaquin Phoenix. This rumor turned out to be true, as Anna Paquin found herself romantically linked to fellow actor Joaquin Phoenix after they starred together in the film Buffalo Soldiers. The film is a dark satire based on a novel of the same name, focusing on a criminal subculture among U.S. soldiers in West Germany before the fall of the Berlin Wall. Gregor Jordan directed the movie. Their whirlwind romance was relatively short-lived. It lasted for 9 months. They were seen together at events including the film's premiere, but neither publicly confirmed it. Joaquin Phoenix was 27 years old, and Paquin was 19 at the time. However, they decided to call it quits after only a few months together. It seemed their love story didn't go as they imagined. Even though the couple has since moved on, their time together remains a notable chapter in Anna Paquin's dating history. Joaquin Phoenix is an Academy Award-winning actor, renowned for his intensity and dedication to his craft. With a vast array of iconic roles, including Johnny Cash in Walk the Line, Arthur Fleck in Joker, and Freddie Quell in The Master, Phoenix's contributions to cinema are unforgettable and exceptional. His fiercely private nature and immense talent have confirmed his place as one of Hollywood's most enigmatic and captivating leading men. No wonder many women wanted to be with him. Let's see who is next on the list. Number 7. Inger Lisa Ebeltoft. Inger Lisa Ebeltoft is an actress. She is rumored to have hooked up with Joaquin Phoenix in May 2001. Inger is a Norwegian model, and she is 1 year younger than Phoenix. They met a few days before the 11th of September, 2001,
at a party with friends. During the attacks in May, Inger's apartment was greatly damaged. Phoenix did not leave her stranded as he invited her into his home and offered her a place to stay.
These two began to date sometime afterwards, from 2001 to 2002. The relationship lasted for a year, after which they separated. While dating, their relationship remained largely private. Was that the end of his dating experiences? Well, certainly not. Let's see which name is next on the list. Number 6. Lena Dinasha. Lena Dinasha, born on the 3rd of February, is a journalist known for covering the arts and culture scene. Lena Dinasha and Joaquin Phoenix were rumored to have been in a relationship in 2010. The rumor, however, was confirmed to be true, but the relationship was a very brief one. Lena was 24 years old when they were in a relationship, while Joaquin Phoenix was 35. Because of how private the relationship was, the information about how they met and what went on while they were dating was not made public. Number 5. Aria Crescendo. Aria Crescendo is a French singer and a yoga instructor. She is known for her work as a member of the pop group Paradisco Girls. She is greatly involved in a lot of yoga and wellness practices. She was in a relationship with Phoenix Joaquin from January to June 2010. Their relationship is rumored to have begun when Phoenix announced his intentions to no longer be an actor. Their relationship lasted for 6 months and is considered to have been relatively short-lived. It gained a lot of attention during that time. Aria was 26 years old and Phoenix Joaquin was 35 when they dated, meaning they had close to a decade gap between their ages. You're probably wondering why all of Joaquin Phoenix's relationships are short-lived, aren't you? Well, you never can tell. Maybe to him, they were all just for fun. Who knows? Let's move on to the next name on the list. Number 4. Nika. Nika is an American model. Her relationship with Phoenix Joaquin started when she was 26 years old. Phoenix was 37 years old at the time, which means there was an 11-year age gap between them. That is, over a decade. Nika and Joaquin dated from 2012 to 2013, meaning the relationship lasted for a year. The information regarding the details of these relationships is limited because they were private about it. None came out to reveal what had happened while they were dating. This confirms that Joaquin Phoenix was indeed a private man, at least with details about his personal and love life. Number 3. Heather Christie. Heather Christie is a New York-based writer, producer, director, and educator. She was once a model and had a brief relationship with Phoenix Joaquin. Heather Christie and Joaquin Phoenix's relationship was never documented. However, they were said to have had a brief relationship in 2012, which lasted for about a month during the summer of 2012. They were photographed together at the Master premiere during the 2012 Toronto International Film Festival. Although there is no specific information about how they first met, their public appearances and reported relationship suggests they were acquainted, possibly through the film industry. Since none of them has said anything about how they met, we can't be sure about the reports. Can you guess who is next on Joaquin Phoenix's dating history list? Number 2. Allie Tales. Allie Tales is a DJ. She began her career quite early and has been in the profession since she was very young. It was rumored that Phoenix and Allie started dating when Allie was 19, while Joaquin Phoenix was 39. You heard that right? A 20-year age gap is a lot. While many people felt these rumors were false, they were later confirmed true. Allie Tales is said to have been in a relationship with Phoenix from late 2013 to 2014. Although short-lived, the relationship drew media attention because of the 20-year age gap between them. Who wouldn't be shocked hearing such? They met while Phoenix was clubbing in Hollywood and have been seen out and about since then. They were first seen together in Rome during the premiere of Phoenix's film. The relationship lasted from November 2013 to 2014. Phoenix separated from Allie, stating that he had to seek privacy and expressing concerns about the public scrutiny of his personal life. That was fair enough, don't you think? Meanwhile, Phoenix recently hinted he wanted to quit acting to find true love. He's obviously tired of having short-term relationships and wants something that would last. The actor, who checked into rehab after finishing Walk the Line, revealed, "Getting into a character is very difficult for me because I step away from everything that makes me comfortable. I show up with nothing in a strange hotel room in a strange city. I don't know anybody. I would like a relationship. "I've grown very tired of acting, the whole process, having to walk away from my life. It takes a lot out of me, and I'm growing tired." Ali happened to be the last person he dated before meeting Rooney Mara, who now turns out to be his wife. It seems the actor kept his word and focused on his love life. Let's see how these two met and eventually tied the knot. Number 1. Rooney Mara. Rooney Mara is an American actress known for her roles in films like The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo in 2011, Carol in 2015, and Women Talking in 2022. She was born in 1985 on the 17th of April in Bedford, New York, US. She comes from a family deeply connected to American football. Her mother's family founded the Pittsburgh Steelers, and her father's family founded the New York Giants. Joaquin Phoenix and Rooney Mara met in 2012 while working on the set of the movie Her. The movie was about a man who fell in love with a computer operating system voiced by Scarlett Johansson. In the movie, Mara played Phoenix's ex-wife. Little did she know she would eventually become his wife. They initially became friends, but didn't seem to have any romantic interest in each other. After their interaction on the movie set, they went their separate ways. But nature seemed to have other plans for them. The pair were reunited on screen in the 2018 Mary Magdalene, in which Rooney Mara played the lead role of Mary Magdalene, and Phoenix was cast as Jesus. The movie started filming in 2016, but its release was delayed until late 2018. However, it was good timing for them in other ways. In 2017, Phoenix told T Magazine that when they reconnected, "I was looking for something meaningful. I was looking for an experience. I was friends with Rooney." A year later, Phoenix and Mara made their red carpet appearance as a couple at the Cannes Film Festival on the 28th of May, 2017. Phoenix won Best Actor for his role in 2017's You Were Never Really Here. They were talking to one another non-stop, a source at the event said to People. The source added, "Small talk between them." Then they went for their car, and he was holding her hand as if it wasn't a conscious act, and it fit perfectly. They seem a natural and easy couple. Also, in his interview with T Magazine, Phoenix revealed they lived together in the Hollywood Hills. This was in September 2017. Then, to the public's surprise, Mara was first photographed wearing an engagement ring in May of 2019, but the couple never commented on when they exactly became engaged. Talk about privacy. The pair attended the world premiere of Joker at the Venice Film Festival, arriving by boat. The movie won the festival's highest award, the Golden Lion, for Best Film. In 2019, Phoenix told Vanity Fair that at first he thought Mara didn't like him, but later found out that she was simply shy. "She's the only girl I ever looked up on the internet," he said. "We were just friends, email friends. I had never done that, never looked up a girl online." The couple walked the 2020 Golden Globe red carpet together, where Phoenix won for Best Performance in a Motion Picture Drama for Joker. On the 9th of February 2020, they attended the Oscars together, where Phoenix won Best Actor for his performance in Joker. In September 2020, the couple welcomed their first child, whom they named River, after Phoenix's late brother, who passed away in 1993. In February 2023, Mara revealed that she was pregnant again at the Berlinale International Film Festival. In April 2024, Mara was photographed out with her sister Kate. Mara could still be visibly seen as heavy with pregnancy. In September 2024, Mara arrived with Phoenix at the Venice Film Festival, visibly no longer pregnant. The couple, however, never revealed the birth date of their second child. They have made it a point to protect their children's privacy and keep them out of the spotlight. On the 19th of October that same year, the couple attended the Academy Museum Gala, and Mara had an issue with her sheer embroidered gown. Her husband quickly addressed the situation, as he was seen bending down to adjust his wife's skirt on the red carpet. The actress couldn't help but laugh at the gesture. Joaquin Phoenix and Rooney Mara have an 11-year age difference. However, the way Phoenix Joaquin openly expresses his love for Rooney Mara makes it clear that it is nothing like all his other relationships, and that he truly loves and cherishes her. How sweet! Phoenix has often described Mara as his filthy dragon, a playful nickname that showcases their close bond. Despite their fame, they still successfully maintain a low-key lifestyle, living together in the Hollywood Hills and prioritizing their privacy. These were some of the romantic relationships that were publicly and officially recognized, but there were some other relationships that Phoenix was rumored to have had. Phoenix never seemed to have a shortage of successful, beautiful women to date. Many of his past co-stars, such as Lindsay Lohan, Anna Friel, Friel, and Jennifer Goodwin were among the rumored stars he was in relationships with. He was also rumored to have been with Shannon Sossamon. Joaquin Phoenix had an encounter with Anna Friel in July 1999, however, this encounter did not develop into a serious relationship, nor did it have a lasting impact on either of their lives. It was simply just a momentary friendship. Joaquin Phoenix was rumored to have had a secret romance with Lindsay Lohan. This was in 2006. At that time, Lindsay Lohan was 19 while Joaquin was 31. While there's no definitive confirmation, Lindsay Lohan and Phoenix did have a significant period where they were romantically linked, including being pictured together in the news media. However, some sources suggest that the relationship was more of a public show or a publicity stunt rather than a serious commitment. No official statement from either Lindsay Lohan or Joaquin Phoenix confirms a romantic connection. This media coverage was largely based on sightings and speculation. Some other sources still suggest that the pair might have been in a public relationship to boost their careers at the time, rather than being genuinely romantically involved. Speculation arose when both were in the media spotlight, but neither confirmed the relationship as true or false. Everything was just left the way it was, and the rumors gave way after a while. He was also rumored to have been with Shannon Sossamon. It was said that Phoenix Joaquin had a brief romance with Sossamon from September 2005 to April 2006. Though neither of them confirmed any romantic involvement with each other, it was certain that their paths did cross due to their involvement in the film industry. This encounter was part of the period when Phoenix had several short-term relationships. Aside from that, Phoenix Joaquin and Jennifer Goodwin are rumored to have hooked up with each other in 2005. During their filming of Walk the Line, it was reportedly said that Joaquin Phoenix had a steamy on-set affair with co-star Jennifer Goodwin while filming the movie. It was also reported that the handsome actor cruelly dumped the actress who played his wife in the film. This took place the day before their actual breakup scene was to happen. Phoenix spokeswoman Susan Patricola denied the affair ever took place. She revealed this when she addressed America's New York Post newspaper, saying, "Can you have an affair without going on a date?" The two worked together professionally on the 2005 film Walk the Line, in which Phoenix portrayed Johnny Cash and Goodwin played Cash's first wife, Vivian. Despite the countless rumors regarding Phoenix-Joaquin's relationships, he never really denied any, except one, which was the rumors concerning dating his co-star, Eva Mendes. Eva Mendes and Joaquin Phoenix were co-stars in the film We Own the Night. We Own the Night is a 2007 American action thriller film. It was directed and written by James Gray, co-produced by and starring Joaquin Phoenix and Mark Wahlberg, and co-starring Eva Mendes and Robert Duvall. Eva Mendes and Phoenix Joaquin were rumored to be romantically involved, but Phoenix denied any romantic relationship ever occurred between them. He stated that the paparazzi attention surrounding Mendes was so tight that it made it difficult for them to socialize outside of the set. Phoenix also mentioned that reports of their relationship were circulating before they even met. Despite the rumors, Mendes later confirmed that she and Phoenix had a good working relationship and trusted each other. Joaquin Phoenix has dated a handful of people, both in and out of Hollywood, from high-profile romances to a loving, long-lasting marriage. Phoenix Joaquin's dating history is undoubtedly intriguing. Phoenix's dating history may be explained by his view of life in general at the time. "I just thought of myself as a hedonist. I was an actor in LA. I wanted to have a good time, but I wasn't engaging with the world or myself in the way I wanted to. I was being an idiot, running around, drinking, trying to screw people, going to stupid clubs," he said in an interview in 2017. Joaquin Phoenix once faked an engagement and pretty much fooled the whole world in 2014. Phoenix appeared on The Late Show and told a story about a yoga instructor who was later revealed as his fiancée. "I think she's the one," Phoenix told Letterman. "I proposed to her and she said yes." The internet, of course, went wild, only to find out the following day that the entire story was made up. "I think my life is so boring, and it seemed like something exciting to talk about," Phoenix said on the Good Morning America show. During the early years of Phoenix's career, he took the name Leaf Phoenix, which he gave himself in place of his birth name. Outside of acting, Phoenix is an animal rights activist, a vegan, and regularly supports charitable causes. He has produced documentaries on global meat consumption and its environmental impact. Phoenix is known for his dislike of celebrity culture. He rarely grants interviews and is often reluctant to discuss his private life. Phoenix has described his family life as simple and void of drama. He is engaged in reading scripts, enjoys meditating, watching documentaries, and taking karate lessons. He has even won a black belt in karate, which shows how well he has mastered the craft. Looking at Joaquin Phoenix's romantic history suggests that he values commitment and has a relatively private approach to relationships. Unlike some celebrities, his romantic life is not as widely documented in the media. We have seen some of the actor's amazing attributes, and it has been a great ride. Now that you've seen Phoenix Joaquin's romantic journey, what can you say about his personality? What do you think makes him remain such good friends with all the women he has dated? Do you think he chose to keep most of his relationships private because he wasn't sure he loved them enough? Do you also wonder how all these relationships have affected his life so far? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, like it, and subscribe to this channel for more amazing videos like this.